die nuus. Dit is nie elke dag dat 'n herderspaar erkenning aan hulle gemeente gee nie. Gewoonlik is dit die gemeente wat hul herders vereer tydens 'n spesiale erediens. In Postmasburg het die herderspaar van die Kingdom Ambassador Worship Centre egter vandag die rol omgekeer, deur hul lidmate te vereer met die oorhandiging van spesiale sertifikate en selfs klein geskenkies as teken van dankbaarheid en waardering vir hul diens, ondersteuning en geloofsgetrouheid. Die herderspaar vertel:
Ons as die leierspaar van Kingdom Ambassador Worship Centre het besluit om vandag ons gemeente te vereer vir hulle se insit en hulle se bystand. Ek dink die Here het hierdie ding op my hart gelê en ek het dit bespreek met my man dat ons hulle moet verras, maar ons vir hulle moet honor en ook vir hulle dankie sê. En my man het onmiddellik ingekoop in dit en ons het besluit om vandag 'n surprise waardering aan ons gemeente te gee. En want soveel keer dan word die leiers appreciate en dan vergeet ons van die gemeente en die gemeente dra tog soveel by tot die sukses van die bediening en die gemeente maak so die ministry vir ons lig. So ek wil net vandag sê as die ma van Kingdom Ambassador Worship Centre, baie dankie aan ons gemeente, dankie aan ons seuns en dogters wat ons so bystaan en wat ministry vir ons so maak.
Die dag is 'n dag wat die Here op profetes Priscilla Willemse se hart gelê het en sy die plan met my gedeel en ons is vandag hier om net ons waardering as 'n leierspaar met ons gemeente te kon deel en vir hulle sê dat ons waardeer julle opreg en uit die diepste van ons hart uit. En ons wil vir julle sê dankie dat julle vir ons die dienswerk en alles van die Here vir ons so maklik maak in lewe. Die dag is 'n dag wat die Here op profetes Priscilla.
Die diens was gevul met 'n diep gevoel van dankbaarheid en aanbidding en ook die gawe van profesie het nie ontbreek nie. 'n merkwaardige oomblik was toe 'n jong man wat sy jonger boetie alleen grootmaak en versorg, deur die gemeente geseën is met kruideniersware, 'n gebaar van liefde en ondersteuning wat mens selde in ander kerke sien. Pastoor Lentley en sy vrou, profetes Priscilla, leef die evangelie nie net binne die mure van hul kerk nie, maar ook in die breër Postmasburg gemeenskap. Hulle is bekend daarvoor dat hulle baie jong mense uit die kloue van dwelms geruk het, en vandag dien daardie selfde jong mense aktief saam met hulle in die bediening. Hierdie herderspaar leef inderdaad volgens hul goddelike roeping en hul lewe getuig van gehoorsaamheid aan God se opdrag, nie net vir hul gemeente nie, maar vir die mense van Postmasburg as geheel.
The DA has written to all parties in Parliament to back the Economic Inclusion for All bill, to end an empowerment model that has served only a connected elite and graduate towards a system of genuine empowerment. For nearly 3 decades, BEE has failed to deliver for the vast majority, while 44 million South Africans remain in poverty and 12 million are unemployed. The Economic Inclusion for All bill replaces this patronage with a simple, just principle empowerment-based system on real disadvantage, not political proximity. It broadens access to opportunity, supports those who need it most, and unlocks the economy for millions. This is not a matter of party politics, but a question of finding the most effective way of graduating from a system that has failed to transform the economy for the majority. We urge all parties to stand with us on the right side of history. Support a bill that empowers citizens, not takers.
Safer festive season operations led by senior officers at both provincial and district level are underway across all 5 districts in the Northern Cape. Operation Shamela 2 multidisciplinary teams executed over 10,000 disruptive actions from Monday the 3rd of November until Sunday the 9th of November, resulting in the arrest of 289 individuals. With more boots on the ground to address the heightened risk of criminal activity associated with the festive season, combined with intelligence-led operations, perpetrators were successfully apprehended. Actions comprised of stop and search actions, vehicle checkpoints, roadblocks and high visibility patrols. Following a targeted approach, a total of over 5,000 individuals and over 2,500 vehicles were stopped and thoroughly searched, including the searching of numerous premises. Compliance inspections were conducted at several second-hand dealers, liquor premises, as well as formal and informal business, farms and scrapyards. These inspections led to the closing of 24 unlicensed liquor premises for non-compliance violations. Suspects were arrested for various crimes, including drug-related offences, robbery, murder, rape, attempted murder and assault GBH. Detectives conducted tracing operations to pursue and apprehend wanted offenders who have been evading the law. During the execution of the operations, police confiscated a substantial amount of alcohol, drugs and dangerous weapons. Authorities continue to curb the possession of dangerous weapons, especially knives, the abuse of substances and excessive consumption of alcohol as they lead to the commission of serious criminal offences. Key crime trends, namely contact crimes, property-related crimes, increased retail activity and excessive alcohol consumption were addressed through continued awareness programs held in conjunction with community policing structures and government departments. The success of the operation is attributed to the shared commitment and collaboration of all stakeholders. A stable and safe environment can only be achieved through joint efforts between the police, stakeholders and the community. The Northern Cape Police will sustain intensified operations across the province to restore stability and curb criminal activities in hotspot areas during the festive season and beyond.
This news bulletin was made possible by Zincover DIY in Postmasburg for all your building and construction needs. At Zincover DIY you will find everything under one roof from foundation to rooftop. Orison Media, Northern Cape.